Okay, everybody, welcome to another week of It's a Man's World podcast. This is D. Hayes.
Crystal is here.
Same OG.
And a king of hearts.
How's everybody doing?
Good. Where you black at today, D. Hayes?
He missed the memo.
Didn't get the
I got 'em on
memo
my
that
feet.
we black, y'all?
I'm wearing black shoes.
You are. We'll take it.
All right, these are like not that great. All right.
You're not in the color
Taking the
scheme.
shoe.
You're not in the color scheme.
All right, y'all. So today we're gonna jump into the show, and today for shooting the shit, y'all, we got a heart to heart. All right. I don't know anything about this heart to heart. I don't think Crystal does either. So we're gonna let Hart jump this off today, brother. What you got, man?
All right. So this weekend, I decided to go to some select basketball games back at home. And home, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I went to like an event.
Yeah.
You know, back home. So basically, went to these basketball games, and you know, you had your. I was happy. I was proud because there was a lot of fathers out there cheering on their sons. Let's go! You know,
Go big boy, big
let's
man.
go. I see you. I see you.
Go on, Lil Rodney.
That's my boy, baby. I mean, they was at the top of the bleachers
homemade
when they baby
signs.
scored. They was walking all the way down the beach, was like, yeah.
Niggas. I love it.
Being niggas. Then you had the mamas like, that's my baby.
Oh, yeah.
That's my baby.
My
sound
baby.
So next thing you know,
They had
you know the
nachos?
game.
What? They have nachos?
Oh, they had nachos.
You
they had
know
hot
they're going to
links.
have nachos.
They
Yeah.
had hot links. You know
Come
what
on
I'm
now,
saying?
baby.
Real
That's how
black.
you know.
Oh, yeah.
And if
okay.
somebody's
Yeah.
smart, they got the pit outside.
Yeah.
Right. You know
All right,
what I'm
Baby,
sorry,
we want
bro.
them babies smoked.
Yeah.
saying?
So
Right. You know what I'm saying? I want a little
basically-
brisket sandwich on mine. You know what I'm saying?
basically, next
You're
thing you
asking
know,
too much at the game, y'all.
next thing you know, the game was intense. You know, the kids, these was like sixth graders, y'all. But it felt like some hood niggas.
Yeah.
Okay, some hood
These
grown
some sixth
niggas.
grade
See how
hood
that big
niggas.
mistake?
So, you know, it started being a little fouling going on. It started getting intense. But next thing you know, you just start hearing a black woman just go off. And she was just, you. Boop, 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 boop,
Now don't beep it out now. Okay.
She was going off.
That's like you like to.
Yeah.
Do it how you would do it.
We don't have that much time on the show.
Just tell us
So
what she said.
she was just letting this white man have it. Like she was just like, you, mama, just all on him. I mean, she was giving them work. She was giving him the work so good. I was behind him, so I only could see the back of his head. But the back of his head was going like this, like, oh my God,
Yeah.
oh my God. And I
Spinning.
guess this is when it gets real. I guess he didn't know what else to do. But he started. Started barking at her.
Oh, wow.
I mean barking. it was a growl and everything.
You saw this in person?
Yes.
Oh,
He
damn.
started,
this in
I
person.
mean, barking at her, and she, fuck you, got her goddamn person left. I mean, what do you do?
I like the movie, man.
She showed them niggas.
Right.
I like that too.
But I mean, at the end
he
of the day-
showed them niggas.
At the end of the day, she showed him, and he showed her ass too.
He
Yeah.
did.
And I'm glad he didn't jump on her, because let me tell you, we be right on that edge.
I'm gonna use that.
That's a good
I
one.
said, that's a good ass-
Yeah.
That's a
start
good
barking.
ass tactic. Cause she shut up and she was like, "Fuck you, you got me fucked up," and grabbed her purse and left.
I like it.
She left her baby
I'm
and everything.
gonna use that.
No, me too. Because I feel like I can
Son
bark
on
on a
the
nigga
court
with
still.
belly.
Hell
Her
yeah.
son was still on the court and everything. The game had stopped because of that commotion. She left her baby on the court and everything and just left. And then, so the security came, she left. Security came, they was talking to the white man and all that, it calming everything down. The biggest nigga in the goddamn gym decided he wanted to play Super Saver Girl.
Why?
And he comes up after everything done calmed down and tries to step up to the white man. Obviously, he just barked at a black lady, so
What
he's
the
not
fuck you think he
scared
finna do to
of
you?
But just change it to a meow real quick.
Right.
That big nigga walk over there.
So he the black man tried to punk, the big black dude tried to punk the white man. White man got up. They lock each other. These fools start tumbling down the bleachers.
What?
Damn.
Falling on kids, old I mean, the black dude was like 300 plus, and I
They
ain't
was
talking
tussling.
about solid. I'm
Yeah.
talking about he was big. This
Not
was
solid,
embarrassing,
big.
bro.
Right, that baby could have
I don't-
wobbled
He
a
was a
little
little
bit.
jiggly.
To me, it was more embarrassing for the black folk because you 300 pounds, you
wasn't
falling
tight.
down the bleachers, you fell on a
hitting
white
kids.
old lady. So after y'all was done falling on people,
He
white
fell-
old
he fell on Efrit?
They called it. I'm gonna say the ambulance.
The
They called it
ambulance.
ambulance.
The ambulance.
Took him to the
They called the
Horse
ambulance.
The horse
Old
fella.
white lady holding her back. I'm dead serious, bro. I can't make this up. The whole old white lady holding her back. I'm holding her back. It was another white lady with a ice pack on her head.
Oh my God.
Shit, where the ice pack come from? Okay, first aid was on it, but y'all can't break up the
She had one of them ready-made, one of them snapping sets. You snap it, and come the first aid kit. You know what I'm talking about?
Using the baby's tape. That's the players, okay?
And obviously, it was crazy because obviously the white families weren't fast enough. They wasn't used to this shit. Because all the black people, it was kids in a way, but all the black kids didn't get hurt because their parents grabbed them.
Yeah, we ain't finna get tumbled on.
We got instincts.
Hell no.
That arm gonna be popped out the socket before you fall on my baby.
I'm done now. This one made it worse.
That seatbelt.
This one made it
Gonna
worse.
get their arm out there, nigga.
Them niggas, when they got up, the white man's fine, right? When the black dude get up, all you see is ass crack. No! I said, nigga. All you see is ass. All you saw is ass crack. I
You
mean,
know that shit
nothing but ass.
that shit wasn't tight, okay? Wasn't a good kind of
I'm
ass.
like, bro,
Was he? Neither one of them was hurt.
Nah, now I want everybody else
was hurt.
for them.
That didn't kill 3 kids on the way down. What you talking about? It's 3 squashed children up on the 3rd bleach up there.
I said
The medics ain't equipped for this.
I'm thinking in
the
my
damn
head.
gauze.
I'm thinking in my head, boy.
Alcohol pads.
I
Can't swab
miss
off
this,
no
but I
broken
don't
arm.
miss this.
Reports
I
come out
missed
there
it,
was
but I
multiple
don't-
squashings on the
Multiple squashings. Okay.
multiple squashings in the gym, y'all.
In indecency.
Indecent.
He needs some milk.
Yeah, brother, I'm gonna tell you right now, don't ever go back to one of them games. But please let me know what the next one is. Okay? I'm just gonna get a little peek. I ain't going up in there
I'm
now.
going for the nachos.
Thank you.
telling y'all, man.
I'm going for the links.
Right.
A little mustard to it, baby.
I
I'm
was
gonna watch
like-
mine from the window.
I was like, damn.
This rumble in the motherfucking jungle.
I was like, damn, I missed this, but I don't. I said, this is some straight up foolishness right here. I'm trying to convince, like, bro, what made you take your fat ass up there, knowing up some bleachers, knowing you ain't got stability.
And the problem has been solved.
Yeah.
He done walked away.
He didn't call it no
What
B.
are you doing?
He called it
He
the
didn't do
N-word.
nothing that.
You know what I'm saying?
And I would recommend dealing with your issues like that
I'm sorry.
again.
Last thing, the cops came. They kicked everybody out to just try to make sure everything was good. And I went to go get some some lunch or something like that. When I was leaving,
I need a little snack
when
after
I
that.
was leaving, it must have fucked the black lady up because she was in a car on her phone. She looked like she was searching like. What does it mean?
What does nigga just say to me and dog? Okay, I know this nigga called me a
He
bitch.
called me a nigga.
The CPR work on squash victims.
That nigga was Google. Hey Google.
Google
Google.
Translate.
No, it was more like barking like a big dog.
I need both translations. I need the Chihuahua translation.
This
okay?
motherfucker.
Let me know if I gotta go digging this nigga's ass.
It looked like she was trying to figure out what that motherfucker said to her.
And you
boy.
can't lie. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't want to be in the line of fire. I didn't want to be in the landslide coming down. But it is one of them things you like to see from a distance. You be like, ooh.
Y'all don't understand. And I'm dead serious. It
Somebody
wasn't like
over there getting
they
it
fell
in.
down like one
Nobody
bleacher.
watching the damn kids no more.
What game, nigga?
It wasn't like they fell down one
Okay.
bleacher. They fell down like 3 flights. I mean, not flights, but 3 like bleachers, like going down. Like they fell down all like 3 of them.
Parents turned their posters around round 2. In a bikini, because honey, we didn't come for this little intramural or whatever this is. Okay.
And everybody,
Get these children out the way.
After they settled everything, everybody went back in, and the shit just
I hate
started
that they
again.
cleared the whole gym too, because y'all so black.
They kicked everybody out. Everybody out. Everybody outside.
2 black ones and that damn pit bull. Y'all niggas is straight up niggas. And you're not there for your kids. I want y'all to know
You're the white
you're not
man.
there at all. Your
Oh, y'all
kids,
niggas is straight up.
y'all, all your kids feel abandoned, okay? And betrayed.
And squash.
Yeah, and just all day.
That nigga try to squash me, mama.
Jesus.
I'm dead.
All ass crack.
None of that was
Tell me.
good.
You know, somebody there had their kid just for the weekend because they co-parent had to take their child and be like, there was a little accident at the game today.
Wait, it was not my fault.
Now, he not gonna look right when he come here and want you to know this nigga has been squashed. But
a little flat.
right. I think he just need a little nap. He'll be all right. When he come to, he should be fine. You know what I'm
He
saying?
needs some juice.
And it ain't nothing
He
seeing that.
was squashed by an even bigger nigga.
And it ain't nothing like seeing no roll around fighting, seeing that ass or that titty pop out. You be
That's
like,
the best.
Lord, I hate you.
That's world star worthy.
No, that's the best. When that titty
some
come
good
out.
shit. Them titty get to flying out, nigga. That's a good
man,
fight.
that's a titty.
Right.
I take a little titty now.
Yeah, I couldn't know without that ass, but little titty would have been nice. You know what I'm saying?
The titty flop.
Right.
But you don't want his titties
A
out.
little nip appearance.
I'm gonna literally though. I swear. Like next time I'm at
I'm
work,
gonna find
and, like,
that video.
somebody asks some comes to me on some bullshit. Like you know,
telling you,
I'm
start
talking.
barking at that.
You got hit him with that. You got hit him with that.
Then I'm gonna smile and walk the fuck off. Like, I'm,
Guess we're done here.
have a nice day. Right.
What the fuck do you do
what
if
they
somebody
gonna
start
do?
barking at you?
You don't. I like you. How
You
like,
did what that woman did. Had somebody done it to me, I would have been like, let me tell you something, brother. You okay with this? I'm going to say you took...
I'm not even mad no more.
Cause you
No.
just gotta be like in my mind, it's like,
Yeah.
bro, something not right.
You took the best
I
route.
think
Yeah.
I think it's over.
honestly in a gym full of black people, that was the best thing you could do.
I think
to
so,
make her
too.
shut up.
I think
That's
so,
the
too.
best thing you
It's
can
And
two
do.
there's probably
things I
all
wish
kind
I
of
wouldn't
niggas and
miss.
bitches in that bark. You right.
I wouldn't
We
want to
can't
miss.
prove it.
I wouldn't want to miss that fight, and I wouldn't want to miss them Hotlands because I know they was lit.
Yeah, bro.
Damn. I didn't even know about the
Now I
game.
want some Earl Campbell.
Me too.
know who we're
I don't
playing.
care, baby. Some of this we can still make happen. We might have missed the fight, but other dreams can come true.
Right.
With a little mustard
got
to it
mad.
and white bread.
We can't call it a fight because
Don't
I
want
mean
no
the
bun.
niggas just locked and
White
started
bread.
rolling. They never
was a
threw a
tumble.
punch. It was a tumble. They tumbled. Not even rumbled.
man.
They tumbled.
You know them bleachers gonna need to prepare.
Them bleachers
Listen.
done.
Them bleachers threw, nigga. They threw.
I know the white child that was down there playing basketball. Like, God damn, daddy up here barking at niggas and falling
Right.
down.
Again.
Every time I can't take this nigga
Man,
nowhere.
you can't keep barking at black people.
Right. I done told your barking ass. All right. Anyway, that was a good one, bro. Thank you. That was good.
And go and connect with the black
Straight from
children
the
on
heart.
Monday, okay? Go on connect with
Straight
the black
from the
children.
heart.
Right,
Right
y'all
from
got
the
a connection now. It's time to bring the world together.
But you didn't hear that from me.
You
Right.
didn't hear from me. I don't know who that happened to.
Gotta love sports parents. Let me tell you this. So ignorant.
All right, y'all. We're gonna move over and we're gonna move over and shoot the shit with our listeners, y'all. If you would like us to read your letter on the show, please email IAMWpodcast@gmail.com, and we'll be glad to read your letter on the show. The first letter today comes from Anonymous, and this letter says, okay, hey y'all, love y'all. Got a quick question. Love you too. My really close friend is moving. My real close friend is moving into a new apartment across town, and she asked me if I could help her move. I told her quickly and politely, hell no.
You're good.
When I was in college, I helped a lot of friends move and hated the torture of picking up heavy things and organizing shit that wasn't mine. I also despised the fact that when it was time for me to move, there was no one in sight to help me. Because of this, now when I move, I hire movers, and when someone asks me to move them, I suggest cheap movers that they can hire themselves. When I suggested movers, she informed me she was completely broke and would need help from friends. I told her I understood, but I will not be one of those friends because, again, I hate lifting heavy things and organizing shit that ain't mine. She got really mad and told me that I was a horrible friend because friends help other friends who are in need. Is she correct? Am I a bad friend for not helping her move? What is a way that I can fix the situation without having to actually move stuff? Thanks. A good friend who just doesn't like to lift heavy stuff. P.S. No, I'm not going to pay for movers to help her because my tail is broke too. Anonymous.
Listen, she's just gonna have to be mad.
Yeah, she gonna have to be mad and she'll be all right after the move is over. She just frustrated because she hot.
Broke people are always mad.
Because she hot. She knows she be hot and lifting all the
She
stuff.
definitely
even if it's
gonna be
cold
mad because
outside.
I done told work that I ain't helping them move.
You sure
My
have.
truck
I
don't
remember
work.
that.
My truck don't work for y'all.
I remember that. He literally said that to the boss. It was funny.
Man.
Right. Where the lie? No, first of all, okay, so is she correct to be mad at her? Is her friend correct to be mad at her? I'll say no, and I don't think you're a horrible friend.
her friend can feel some type
I
of
was
way.
just about to say, you're welcome
Not
to
be
feel how you wanna feel.
not take it to the extreme, but you can be kind of upset that she not gonna help you.
Well, she could be mad at the situation, but she can't be mad at her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, if I ask y'all to help me move and y'all say no, I can't be like, fuck them niggas. Like,
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. You don't take it too far, but
But
you
I can
can't
be like,
oh,
damn,
that's fucked
I
up.
still ain't got no help.
No,
Right.
you can say
You know, she can be
to
mad
me.
about
You can
that.
say all that's fucked up, but
Yeah.
you can't be like, nah, fuck y'all.
Yeah, like,
And
yeah,
I
her
do
friend
think that-
tripping.
I think there's more people that are obligated to help you before just your friend group. Where your family and them at? Where your
Right.
cousins
Yeah,
at?
what
Have you extinguished everything?
Shit,
Yeah.
they ain't obligated to help your ass.
And I
either.
mean, do you really? I mean, this is just my, I guess, opinion.
And
The first person you ask is another female.
right. I can't lift
I
nothing.
thought
She
you,
ain't got no boyfriend?
I thought girls asked niggas like, "Hey, nigga, I need some help."
Maybe not,
Either
man.
way
This
it
is-
go,
up.
if you help somebody move, they gonna owe you something. They gonna give you a meal. They gonna you
Yeah,
know what
but
I'm
the
saying,
point
something.
is, too,
So
they-
she can't say she ain't got no money.
Right, but even that, you not necessarily having to pay your friends. Maybe it ain't time for your homegirl to move. If you can't afford the moving process,
Yeah.
Maybe she just broke because moving can be expensive.
It can be
Moving
expensive,
can
but
be
what I'm trying to
expensive,
say
but at
is
the
maybe
same
you're not ready to
time-
move then. Maybe you just need to go and pay that next month
Well,
rent.
if her
till you get
lease
a-
is up, she ain't got no point. I mean,
But
no
I'm saying maybe
no
you got to
choice, no
re-sign
choice.
that lease. Maybe you can't afford to move right now.
Yeah.
So it could
No,
be
I
like
just
that.
don't. And I've moved several times
Maybe
in my
that was
life,
going
like
up on the
over
lease.
probably 10. Okay, like it just ain't even. Even when we used to move out our own house, we used to be on my own. My dad would be like, "Get in your room, watch the movies, pack your shit. If anything gets broken, that's your stuff." I'm serious. Like, I mean, we wasn't just moving it, but I'm saying, yeah, that is what you have to do. And we at a certain age. I don't know how old the listener is, but I'm gonna say starting at about 10 years old, you got to move your own shit. Okay, you got to call the movers. I'm serious.
Yeah.
Yes, that early. Ain't nobody finna help you with this shit. Don't nobody want to do it. You don't want to do it.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, I ain't met a person that like.
You really
moving.
mad because you
Yeah,
frustrated
don't
because you
nobody
don't want to do it.
Yeah, that's facts.
And you just gonna have to be mad. I don't help people move no more either.
I don't mind helping people move, but at the same time, if I say I can't help you, nigga, I just can't help your ass.
Yeah,
bro.
no, and
You
I'll be
just
the
got
one that's pissed off that I'm sitting up here wrapping up a box and you over there sipping on the motherfucking pre-sun, nigga.
Nah,
I'm
see,
doing
that's-
too
Oh,
much.
hell
See, that's
no.
one
I
thing.
just like
If
I'm not gonna be able
Hell
to.
no.
If
I
I'm
ain't
gonna
about
help
to
you
come help
move-
you and I'm working harder than your ass.
Yeah,
No,
and I-
that ain't happening.
And I know how to move. Like I can be organized. I know how to kind of clean as I go because I moved a lot. But yeah, I'll be damned if you acting like somebody is just a better mover than you and you ain't supposed to do that. Nah,
Square
So-
business. If I help you move, you better have shit packed.
You better be
already.
dying
All
over
I'm
there. You
doing
better
is
be
lifting.
dead tired.
all I need you to do is tell me, take this, put it over
Yep.
here. That's what I'm here to
That's
do.
So what is a
That's
way
it.
that she can fix the situation without having to actually move stuff?
Time.
Just tell her no. That's
Maybe
it.
you could help her pack stuff up and you just not moving.
No,
it. Like,
she don't
Nah,
want to do
that's
that.
real.
She said
That's
she don't.
real.
No,
You
she
could
said
do
she
that.
don't feel like organizing nobody else's stuff
She
or
didn't
nothing
say
like
that.
that. Yes, she
Yes, she
did.
did.
She
She
said
said-
I'm like moving or organizing nobody else's stuff.
Oh, she did say that. Yeah.
Well, if she okay with helping her pack, that's something she can offer. It ain't moving.
But she don't have to do that either.
Yeah,
no,
she
you don't
That's what
have
she
to
needs
do
know.
anything. She don't have to do
nothing.
anything.
And it
Yeah.
doesn't make you a bad friend either. I'll help
No.
you with something else that I'm interested in, but I'm sure there's plenty of things you won't want to do for me too. You just got to keep asking around, baby. You got to keep asking around.
What'll
You-
make you a bad friend is to say like, yeah, you cool with it and then flake at the last minute. So I
Exactly.
think being
Yeah,
honest don't
that's
make you a
fucked
bad
up.
friend. Yeah, you
Yeah.
know.
I mean,
so.
it sounds like she might have escalated it, but even you saying no, like you can be irritated, but you don't need to be that irritated in
She'll
front
get
of me.
over it.
You asked me, I'm giving you my honest answer about what I'm gonna do. I don't want to do it. So
And the
I
thing
don't-
is, she upset, but she more upset because ain't nobody helping her. Like, you ain't the only person that told her no at this point, obviously. Because like Jared said, like, why she asking you if y'all both females?
And me and my sister, even like I said, there's somebody else that feels obligated to come help you. Listen, before I started hiring movers, me and my sister, we done moved each other out of each other's apartments at least 3 times. 3 different apartments,
Yeah.
just the 2 of us. You need 2 people for the couch, and the rest of stuff is really just hand stuff. You know what I mean? Like, there's not too many things in an apartment that you can't move around with just one other person. And we didn't have nobody else helped, and we moved it with 2 cars, but that was the person that I knew couldn't tell me no.
All right.
That was obligated to do it, so you just got to find that person too.
Yeah.
And obviously, it ain't the
The listener.
listener.
Yeah.
Okay, this ain't the one.
No, you ain't a bad friend. You ain't.
Nah,
a bad,
I don't
yeah.
think so either, and it's okay. You all right? We got to learn how to say no sometimes.
Do y'all
Update
ever
us
feel
and let us
obligated
know.
to help anybody move?
I have a hard time telling people no, but I have, but but I also don't mind helping my friends, but I don't think there's nothing wrong with her. I'm just talking about me. But I hate moving too, so I understand.
And at the
That's
end of the day,
kinda how I
people
feel.
are people
Yeah,
are
but
broke.
I would do it
Throw
for
a
you.
If
little
I'm
bit-
available, I don't mind helping.
Yeah.
But if it's somebody I know, like I
But
just
even
wanna
that,
be-
you can't, and even with the financial stuff, you can't go around asking one person for $200. Nigga, you got to ask 20 people for $10.
Right.
You put that little GoFundMe out there, baby. You get that take care. I mean, people slide you a little 20, and next thing you know, that might be a little more work. But look at all this rejection you getting. How much
Right.
more work could it be?
Shit,
Get your little
my
money
family,
together.
My family
and-
be quick to be like, we'll pass the plate.
Right,
Right.
thank
Shit.
you. Because ain't nobody talking about it. And I'm going to tell you right now, even with you getting your sorry ass friends over here, girl, I mean, I ain't talking about calling you sorry, but I'm talking about the way your friend feeling about you right now. You finna have a lot less stress getting them movers over there, okay? Because when the ass get done, they finna unpack, they finna build that bed up probably, and get you, and you're going to be able to be alone and in peace without having to worry about who you owe lunch and owe juice to.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let us know.
Get them broke niggas out of it. I'm just talking about whatever payment they need. You know, when you get over there, they're going to need cold drinks.
Yep.
They'll be wanting snacks. Now, them
Yep.
movers getting paid this little $200, and you get your ass out of here in 2 hours.
If you ask me to come move,
And no
you need some
lollygagging.
Gatorade and some pizza, something.
Yeah, that's good. You gotta. Yeah.
But she broke. She ain't gonna be able to give him that.
Okay.
Yeah, so she on her own.
I'm
Maybe
telling you,
better
girl,
get her
pass that
dolly.
plate. Pass that plate.
I mean, we told her what it is. She
Yeah.
ain't wrong.
Yeah.
All right, you're not wrong. Okay, so and let us know how that goes too. Listener, update us on what ends up happening with your friend when you tell her. The next letter today comes from Cassandra, and the title is "Should I Be Worried?" Cassandra said, "Hey family, hey Cassandra, I have a concern with my husband. I am the first black woman he has ever been with," and she put in parentheses, "He is black also. He recently left his laptop up, and he looks at a lot of adult entertainment, so porn.
I ain't heard this one.
Every woman in the videos is white with blonde hair and blue eyes type situation. I don't really mind him looking at the videos. I'm just concerned because there is not a black woman in sight. I'm like, am I even what you were interested in? I'm definitely not blonde, and my eyes are not blue. What do y'all think? Should I talk to him about this? Cassandra. So her dude watches porn. Nobody that he's infatuated with or watches on these videos, none of these people look like her.
Do you guys watch other races in adult videos?
Yes.
What you mean by other races?
Like people that's not black.
It depends.
Is your preference that?
No, my preference is black porn because they don't be fucking around. Like
they good love to it.
Like, I be sweating.
Hey, y'all really do? Okay. And listen, be really something behind it.
Right. Now, my favorite thing that Bruce ever said was he was talking about how, like, you know, on white porn they have like a nice setup, they got a storyline, you know what I mean? They got the, you know, knock, knock, knock. Who is it? It's the cable man. Well, come on in. Bound, chicka, bound, bound. As soon as the black movie come on, a clank, a clank, a clank, a clank, a clank. Like they literally, I mean, it's hard. I mean, it's literally the definition of hardcore porn because as soon as the tape cut on, it's some hardcore fucking, and you can see all the cameramen and editors in the room. I like it that way.
It is. I mean, it's raw and
uncut. This ain't been edited for shit, nigga. Somebody took on their phone and posted this shit tonight, but it's good.
My thing is when you watch porn, it's kind of like you watching it for like your dreams, like
it's a fantasy, right?
It's a fantasy, like
right.
So you're not watching it to watch it to be like, oh, I'm trying to watch a girl that look like my wife or my girlfriend. You watching it for like fantasies you want. It's kind of like,
but she probably feeling like, why is there no fantasy that looks anything?
But it ain't gotta be like you because what if he just watching straight up threesomes? Then you gonna be like, oh, is that what you like?
Well, you can type in Ebony threesome.
If you watching threesome porn, bro, you want to have a threesome.
Chris, you just telling yourself they do call black porn Ebony.
I just told myself, baby, you just told all your categories.
I do like Ebony. Every now and then, listen. Every now I like to watch a little black on blonde. Let the white girl get
that's all you can find in
Ebony.
Ebony.
White girl tearing her ass up. You know, I like that too.
It's for the culture.
You got to mix it up. Yeah, this is reparations.
Yeah, I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with mixing it up.
We ain't get the 40 acres of the mule. We send them over there tearing that white girl's ass up.
Like, okay.
I mean, you gotta, you know, whatever you diverse and you like, you know, you just.
I mean, I do think it's for the fantasy, but her background.
But why would you fantasize? Why would you fantasize about something you don't like?
That he's never dated a black girl before, and she's the first one, and that's what he going back with.
I mean, if
is that the fantasy?
But no, if you know he ain't never dated a black girl before, obviously, if he only dated white girls, that's what he gonna be watching. His history,
no, it's not.
His history gonna be full with that.
No, it's not, bro.
Why wouldn't it?
Because like, I mean,
I'm not saying you can't watch nothing else.
If I look at porn, I'm gonna try to look at the diversity of everything. You know,
but some people ain't like that.
But
not everybody not like that. You know, everybody not like that.
But why would you only watch one thing?
Right. I do think
diversity in there.
I do think that.
I think that's kind of her issue though, because she probably only watching one thing, and so there's not.
So he must. If you only watching one thing, bro, that's what you want.
Right, throw a little Asian to it.
Right.
Yeah, like I ain't no mix up.
Right.
Y'all telling me just because he watching straight white, that means he don't want her?
That's how she feels. That's how she feels.
But I'm asking, do y'all feel that way though?
Maybe.
I mean,
that's unfair, bro.
I don't think it's unfair because I understand her concern though. Like, I'm
not saying she can be concerned. I'm asking y'all, like, if it was flipped.
I know.
Like, if like, say you was with a girl and you know you went, she was a porn watcher. And all hers was just white men, straight up white men, white man. Would you be like, I don't want to be with her no more?
No, I'm not. I don't think she's saying that neither. Yeah, I don't think I would say I wouldn't want to be with her, but I'd be like, damn, you don't want to see a little nigga every now and then. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, like black men or what?
Right. What's going on?
And I'm thinking about seeing this search history. If I was to see this search history, I would be like, this is very.
That's weird.
It is, and you just like, are you one?
But why is it weird if that's all he dated? I don't get how it's weird.
Because bro, at the end of the day. Who only watch one type of porn
if that's
ever?
all he dated.
If you a nigga that watch porn like that, you ain't just gonna watch one type of thing.
Okay,
so
that's
what you
porn.
like.
All right, so
yeah.
I got a question. What's the difference between, you know how like some black dudes be like, I only like white girls. So what's the problem? If they said they only like white girls.
That's the type of shit I like. I'm like,
Straight ratchet.
she got a full grill, and I like shit like
She
that.
got a
bro.
32
Yeah,
piece.
she
She got a whole 32
Show the
piece
camera.
in
The
there.
booties be natural.
Show the
It's
camera.
really
Yeah.
Show the camera.
I mean, you know
zoom in. No, yeah, I mean, okay, no, so okay, but should she be worried? Is her question. Wait, let's go around the room.
think so.
Should she be worried?
I think it's okay to have a little bit of discussion about it because just to see where his head is even, you know what I mean?
And I feel like you are like pretty open minded because she did say she don't have a problem with watching. A lot of girls don't like when they do watch porn. What do you think?
I feel like there's nothing wrong with having a discussion about it, but I don't think that means he don't want her. I don't think that.
G?
I feel like she definitely has a reason to. Well, I ain't gonna say she definitely got a reason to be concerned, but I would be concerned if I was in that situation, and I would want to know, why is that the only thing you watch?
And are you still looking at the white girls outside of this? Like, why it ain't nobody else? And it's okay to be attracted to women, but all women.
What if he turned up her
I'm an
ass?
older man that loves
What if
all
he
women.
turned up her ass?
What's that mean?
Like he like watching white women on porn.
On porn.
He like
Why you
watching
on
white
porn
women on
sites?
porn,
He make it more perverted.
but when they get it in,
Add an E.
he puts it in.
Okay, I don't doubt that because she ain't complaining about it. Otherwise, she would have been like, he over there watching these white girls and then he ain't even coming to put it down. I'm going to do. I'm going to put it down.
Ever since he
I mean, but some
started
niggas-
watching his white porn, the stroke game been a little weak.
Nah.
He didn't
Soft.
say that. Yeah, it's been a little different. It's too quick. Yeah, I mean, but listen. Okay, so my answer is
the daddy long
I don't know that you should necessarily be worried, but I definitely think it's worth the conversation. Because I don't think that she can't help but feel some type of way. And like I said, she's not tripping about you're not tripping about the fact that he's watching porn. You just be like, you just don't see yourself in, like, or any woman that looks like you in what it seems to be like is a preference. So I think it's worth the conversation. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, as a black woman, sometimes it is harder. I'm sorry, hard is not the word, but so a lot of black women do have ingrained within them that they are supposed to be with black men. You know what I mean? It's not as an ingrained thing with black men. I'm not saying this is a blanket statement, but you know what I mean? It's not always as ingrained with black men too. So sometimes that security can even come from like, I know that I can't look at somebody else like that. You know what I mean? Like I can't really look at maybe a white guy like that or an Asian guy like that. But it's very easy for you to sexualize this person that's nothing like me.
Right.
And it doesn't matter. Even if they're looking at him to a certain point, you still don't want them that's going around. Like when you see a blonde girl in the mall, you still don't want to be like, you're going to be checking the peep, see if you get that little sneak.
Well, maybe.
Like, hold up, nigga.
I ain't gonna say that.
There's some beautiful Latino women over there. What about our Asian sisters?
Stars in here tonight.
Yeah, there's some stars here. What about our sisters?
And listen, Indian porn is lit too because the comments like that shit is lit. Okay,
What?
I'm done. I was talking about Indian porn.
Because it's
What
not.
you said, what?
They so Indian porn. They so racist though. They call it Arab online. But,
It is. It's taboo though, because it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, ain't none of it supposed to be happening, but
Right.
still.
But yeah, so and I think and maybe this might be a good thing too in closing because we've been on it for a while. But maybe the next time y'all getting it in, be like, nah, baby, let me put it on tonight, and you turn on some hood ass shit, like throw it back, get like
hood
Pinky and Mr. Marcus in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Remember Pinky? Y'all niggas remember Pinky? Y'all remember her?
Of course we do.
How can we forget?
Right. Okay.
She really let herself go.
Yeah, it's not good. All right. So if you would like us to read let us know how that goes too, Cassandra. And it's like, and just have the conversation. It's cool. If you would like us to read your letter on the show, listeners, you can email IAMW Podcast at gmail.com, and we'll be glad to read your letter on the show. And next is What's Poppin'.
Pop, 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 pop,
Oh.
pop,
I was ready for that.
What's poppin' finna be poppin'?
What's poppin'? Pop, pop.
Okay, I see what you did there.
Pop, pop, poppin'.
He said, y'all niggas ain't gonna call that shit dry no more. Nigga. And I ain't mad at you, my nigga. That's what I'm
That
talking
okay,
about.
me and good.
I was
I
like,
like
wait, what we doing?
That just threw me for a loop.
Oh, you wanna
Oh, you want to go? All right, y'all. So this week on What's Poppin', I mean, it would be remiss if we didn't mention it. So we have to say just like a huge RIP to Nipsey Hussle, man. Unfortunately, it was reported yesterday that Nipsey Hussle was shot, I think, 6 times outside of his store in L.A. It's called Marathon. 3 people were shot in total. There was 1 casualty, and it was Nipsey Hussle. And Yeah. I have no words, man. Like it's unbelievable.
It's still very fresh.
Yeah.
There is and obviously I don't think this is the last time we'll be talking about this just because so instantly there is so many different theories about what is really going on. I mean, it's there's so many theories that are going on because of this documentary that he's been working on. I'm pretty sure by now everybody's familiar with it because it's blown up overnight even, which is just already a controversial topic. And then it just happened in a very violent place or a place known for a lot of violence in LA anyway. So it's just like, both of them seem plausible, which people just want to know.
Yeah, but the
people just want to know what's going on.
It hasn't been a lot of violence in that
here
area
lately.
They
True.
came out with a story, but I don't know how true this is. But they was basically saying that like the dude that shot him they in the same set or whatever, and he was a snitch. And Nipsey told him, "Don't come over here no more because you a snitch," in front of everybody. And he came back and shot him
The same day?
I don't know if it was the same day or the next day or what.
See, and Nipsey Hussle tweeted, his last tweet was, "It's a blessing to have strong enemies."
Yeah.
I think this is like kind of what really, really chose me about the Nipsey Hussle situation. Of course, beyond just the initial fact that like this violence, it really just needs to stop. This this hood shit. But it's just like Nipsey Hussle was like putting out positive vibes. Mm-hmm. Nipsey Hussle was not one of those people that got to a certain level of success and then decided to turn his back on his community.
Right.
And like
he put money into the community.
Yeah, and he had just had he was actually supposed to meet with the LAPD chief today because he was doing an initiative about gang violence. They had just said with me. So I just think what's really sad about shit like this is specifically, it's always sad when somebody loses their life to violence. But the fact that first of all, we gotta stop killing each other. Second of all, like it's just like this person is like literally going to do things that's for the betterment of all of us. For people that for the people that are forgotten about, and these and giving back to where he came from. Like you just snuffed out and dimmed the light that was necessary.
Right. I mean, and straight up, I'm not gonna sit here and like act like I was like day one Nipsey Hussle, but like when I heard that he died, when I say it hit me, I want to say it hit me the hardest. Like with any other like artist that died past few years, or even like Aaliyah was like probably that hit me hard, and I was like in 7th grade. Since then, nothing has hit me that hard until now, like Nipsey Hussle. My cousin Zach put me down on Nipsey. And when I first heard him, I thought it was just one of them, another mumble rapper that he was putting me on and stuff like that, because he started getting into that type of music or whatnot. But he put me down. He's like, yeah, you'll like Nipsey. And I heard him, and like the stuff he was spitting, it was like motivational, straight up. It made you want to succeed. It made you think different. It made you like be a hood nigga but think different. You know what I'm saying? Like so like when I say he helped me, I'm sure he helped multiple people out the hood. I mean, whether you was in the hood or not in the hood, I feel like he helped people. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy like somebody took that away from us.
Right.
And he wasn't done yet. You know what I'm saying?
He was really just getting
started. Stuff that he was like doing.
Just getting started.
And like I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't big on his music, but like I like the fact of how he moved like as a business person.
Yeah.
Just like he come from that like gang, culture or whatever, but he was like, I'm bigger than this.
And he was from that gang culture, but he was rubbing elbows with everybody.
Right.
When I say everybody,
nobody had nothing negative to say.
Yeah.
Like,
not one person.
Everybody had nothing but like positive things
and
to
I
say.
love that it wasn't about, it's not that it's not about saving the whole world, because his message is obviously going to get to the whole world, but it was about saving his world and what he sees is the worst. And I'll say even, I don't want to call her hood, but it's like, our Lauren London is kind of like our little cult princess or whatever, you know what I mean? As far as, the young black community or whatever. So even us being able to, it's not that she's ever been doing bad, but like this is like kind of the most normal and like loving like you could just tell that they kind of had a normal life, you know what I mean? Yeah. And whether, not that she's ever been in the limelight for anything bad anyway, but this was just something that you saw that was just like, she just seems super comfortable. They got a kid together, you know what I mean? And I think that everybody is probably more familiar with her work than they are even his. Yeah. And I think that as soon as you see it, it was just like, within 30 minutes, they had him at the hospital. Within 30 more minutes, everybody's timeline was that he's gone. He's just gone.
Right.
Yeah. And all of us are like, what? Like,
I just really, and not honestly, I hate to see people like, when you could see somebody from a distance and be like, I could tell he's solid. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how you feel about him.
Everybody
like,
said that
you could
about
tell
him
he's
too.
solid.
Yeah.
Like it ain't a lot of solid people, not even just in the industry, just in general. Like you don't meet solid people every day.
Right.
I was telling y'all this earlier, but it was so crazy because like literally just this past Saturday, I was out of town in Orlando, and we were just listening to Victory Lap, like the album. We was just listening to it. Like, it was just crazy. Like, and we were just talking about how cold he was and how great that city was. Definitely one of the best cities from last year, for sure.
And
like,
I just watched that GQ interview they did together. I mean,
video
maybe like an hour
It just
before.
came out last
Yeah,
week.
it just came out. And
it's
I
still
saw
on the
it late.
stands, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's just crazy because like even his mindset was like just surpassed a lot of rappers. Like
Right.
Kinfolk was selling mixtapes for I think $100 a pop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he
had-
knew what he was worth.
In his
like
store, when he first opened his
man.
store, he was selling like when you buy merch, like you get like music with it. Like he was just innovative, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
And he was also, I saw an interview he did when he was younger before people really probably knew who he was like that. But he was saying
always
he
been.
was like, he was just saying like, all the cars and jewelry and stuff is cool. He's like, but man, I'm trying to like purchase some real estate, and assets.
He was
you know
always,
what I'm saying?
and
Like,
that's
it
the
was-
crazy part. I'm glad you brought that up. He was always like that. It wasn't like he just started
started
getting like
being
that.
that
way. Right.
At a young age, he
Yeah.
was talking about that stuff.
And he's
like,
so
you know what I'm saying?
33, bro. Like,
bro,
Nipsey
because
Hussle
even
is
now,
young.
like where his store, he had that store for a little minute, but he owned that whole shopping center.
Yeah.
That and no one's saying that he owned the
Yeah, he
whole.
owned the whole
was talking
shopping
about.
center.
He was talking about it's a burger spot. I think in that shopping
Yeah, he
center.
trying to put like
Oh,
vegan
yeah, I saw
food
it.
there and stuff, bro.
Like he was saying how like when he used to hustle in front of the store and all this stuff, but he was saying how like the person who owned the burger spot used to take chairs out so they couldn't sit inside of there. They would just have to buy their food and go. And he said it's funny how now like that's my tenant. He got to pay me to stay there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. That is, I mean, and I was gonna say too, during that GQ interview, you could tell that. I mean, Lauren London, I'm sure she's
hurt.
probably
I
used.
know she
I'm
hurt.
sure she's probably used to a lot of niggas trying to gas her up. But even here in that interview, you could tell he like, I'm not gonna be on all this fake bullshit. I love you. Like we're
And
doing
that's
this
it.
little interview, and so
Yeah.
this what it is. Like I ain't finna be on here being fake. And I know on that interview she was talking about one of the she asked him like what the last book she read was, and it's Sacred Queen, okay? Which I mean, you guys can look it up, but you can. I hope that she stays involved and continue with that too, because I don't think that's something that you'd hear Lauren London say like even 10 years ago. You know what I mean? I think that he has influenced a lot of the way that she thinks too. And you see, she's not as out there as really she used to be. You know what I mean? Like she playing his side, she supporting him, and she always just talked about how smart and intelligent he was. And that that good man changes a woman too. You know what I mean? Sees things that are important, makes her see things that are important for her family. And so I just hope that she really uses that strength that he's instilled with her to continue to teach her sons. You know what I mean? To make sure she even continues his work with really whoever's willing to work, wants to continue the work also.
all right.
Because we talking about some like Betty Shabazz type shit. You know what I mean? We talking about Coretta Scott King, people that have gone through these struggles that he was fighting for, and it took these women to make sure that legacy stayed alive.
Right,
which
right.
I don't see even an inkling of her
Facts.
not doing that.
Facts.
But that's something that has to be done.
So big prayers out to Imani and Cross, which are his kids. Prayers up to his parents, to Lauren London, and R.I.P. man. Rest in power to Nipsey Hussle. This is fucking terrible.
The legend.
All right. So another rapper that made headlines this week for different reasons is Miss Cardi B. Cardi B made headlines because of a video that she did on Instagram Live or on Instagram like 3 years ago, where she's talking about how back in the day when she was stripping, when niggas would try to fuck her, she would, tell them to go back to an undisclosed location. She would drug them and rob them. And then the hashtag started all over the internet, hashtag surviving Cardi B.
It did.
Yeah. And
It's
so,
not a reach.
Yeah.
It's the same damn thing, unfortunately.
So what
y'all think?
Yeah. What did y'all think about that when y'all heard about it? You heard about it, right? What did you think about that?
And she gave
Nothing.
right. She got on there and
I
she
don't.
gave them.
At the end of the
I
day,
don't, bro. Like,
I feel like if you a man and that happened to you, you cannot play a victim,
You can't
bro.
play victim,
You can't
bro.
play victim, bro.
That's how I feel like.
You can't play
Wait,
victim.
what you mean?
You
Like,
can't
if
do what
Cardi
she's
B robbed
doing.
you, bro, you can't play victim.
But they were drugged.
But
It don't matter, bro.
Okay, this
You
how I
can't
feel.
play victim,
if you
bro.
go in that atmosphere, bro,
Wait,
it
why?
ain't like she.
You cannot
You
go
tryna-
back. If you trying to fuck a prostitute, bro, and you get robbed, that's your dumb ass fault.
Well, she was
point blank.
she wasn't a prostitute. She was a stripper.
But-
Bro,
you-
but
but
if a girl say
if you say-
come back, we gonna fuck, and then
And what the weirdest thing is, I actually
You
don't think it's the
asking-
robbing.
you asking
I don't
to
think it's the
fuck.
robbing.
You
I think
asking
it's
to fuck.
the
It's the drugging
drugging.
that- that's
Everybody,
what-
What
that
the
is
fuck?
such
How
a
else she
sensitive.
gonna rob a man? She not gonna come out unless she got a gun.
Okay, I just want to be clear now. I think personally now, I understand what y'all saying. Like I hear you, but I just think anytime like you drug somebody, take advantage of them in whatever way, that's probably.
And
bad.
people are getting in a lot of trouble for it. Like everybody else is getting.
At the end of the day, it's different standards for men and women.
I'm not
like,
saying-
men
No.
can't do that, bro.
Right.
I don't think anybody should do that.
You shouldn't, but at the end of the, it's not on the same level.
Right. This how I feel. Like,
Wait, the drugging part?
The whole situation, you talk about like if you compare her situation to anybody else, Bill Cosby, anybody else, it's just it's not the same.
Well, the big difference is that Bill Cosby was allegedly drugging these women and then
having
raping
sex.
them.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I'm not even talking. The thing that I'm saying that I really don't think it matters gender wise is like just drugging somebody.
But the
To
reason
do
why
something
you can't
against
compare,
their will.
Right.
He wasn't
I
giving
think
you your
the way
money.
G-
I think
His
the
money.
reason why G saying you can't compare him is because he was raping somebody. She's just stealing money. It ain't that's the difference.
I don't think they're on the
she
same
ain't
level.
taking advantage of them because they drug. I mean, she is because she's stealing money. But
Okay, well,
it's
what
two
about
different things.
like JT and the scamming then?
Huh?
All she did was rob somebody, and they're putting her in jail for what? What has it been? About to be 3 years? Talking about JT from City Girls.
Yeah, I mean, at the
I
end
mean,
of the
but
day,
she ain't got
I
the money
feel
where
like-
Cardi B got.
Ain't
Let's be
gonna-
with
that's-
that's a simple
But
question.
that's a
let's
simple
not
answer
forget-
a long
let's
time
not
ago
forget,
too.
That happened a
was
long time ago. So if Cardi B was still doing it, they tried to take it to just she would get off. Let's not act like rich people don't get off.
no.
That's why the city girl ain't got money like Cardi B.
Okay, let me
But
just.
this is how I feel. Like just period. My thing is, you go in that atmosphere. Everybody know when you go in a certain type of atmosphere, like it's kind of like anything goes.
Right.
So if you're gonna ask to me as a man, if you're gonna go in there and the stripper stripping, she all on you, and you be like, oh, let me fuck. You gotta know. I know they know. You gotta know. You gotta be on your P's and Q's because
she gonna
there's
try
a
to scam
chance
you.
that
That's
you
what
gonna
she
get
gonna
scammed.
do.
You know that.
But that's
So-
happening inside the club too. You getting scammed.
Right.
You getting
You
scammed.
getting scammed.
You getting taken to the
Exactly.
the VIP
it's your
room.
fault. It's your
She
fault.
sit with you all day. You getting
It's
scammed.
your fault
Exactly.
if it's your
And
fault.
some
if
niggas
you
like
do
it.
that.
Some niggas don't mind getting scammed.
It'll be different if it was like a square that came in there and he just
It'll
got a lap dance and next thing you know he woke up somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Money
that's not
gone.
happening.
Now
That's not
this
happening.
is the only thing. Okay,
Dick
now
wet.
this is the only thing I'm saying. All right, this
Then
is
it would be wrong. Is what I'm saying.
This is what I'm saying. I'm saying I understand what y'all mean, but what I'm saying is I don't agree with the whole like surviving Cardi B hashtag. My whole point being is my whole point is that it's literally just the drugging thing. And also there are lots of girls out there. There's girls that you probably know that you don't even know did that or do that. Every stripper not gonna necessarily drug you and rob you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's assuming that all of them are a certain type of way, which is not true. But what I'm saying is it's just literally to me, it's literally like the worst of it to me, which what I think is problematic. And I'm not comparing. I don't think it can be compared to R. Kelly. It's completely different. I don't think it can be compared to Bill Cosby.
It can't
But
be
it's
compared to none of them.
it's the drugging of people that I'm like, okay, nah,
It's bad because I mean you
Yeah,
drugging them, you can actually accidentally kill them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
by
that's
drugging
why
them.
I'm
So-
saying I don't feel like I can't point the finger at the victim for being
But I'm
drugged.
not pointing the finger.
What did you
I'm
say
just
about it
saying
a
if
minute
you-
ago?
I said it's his fault.
That's
Well, I'm saying
And the first
what I'm
victim
saying
looked like
is-
he had about $2.
What I'm saying
so I don't know what
is-
she got from
that's why I
it.
say that though.
You gotta
He
know
was
what
very
you're
ashy.
getting yourself into.
Exactly.
I'm not saying
Exactly.
it's necessarily his fault, but if you go in there and you know you about to ask for, you know what I'm saying, a pound of pussy, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta
what is
expect
going on
anything,
right
bro.
now.
You gotta
First time
expect
you wake up and
anything.
your dick wet, and now you okay.
That's like
Hey,
saying, bro.
hey.
That's like saying if I sell drugs,
I'm just trying to.
it's my fault if I get robbed, bro. Like no, that's a part. That's what comes with the
Okay,
territory,
now
bro.
trying to smash a girl that you think look good is different.
That's
than
that's
out
not
there
the same
selling
thing.
drugs.
Because
you
you in a
going to
strip
a-
club,
but
bro.
you-
You in a strip. You didn't
letting
meet her
her
at
lead
the
you to-
mall.
I hear you, bro.
You
but
didn't meet her at the mall. You didn't meet her in class.
I can't
You didn't
agree
meet her at work.
I can't
You
agree
met her
with you
in the
on
strip
All right,
club.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna ask you a question. I think me and G kind of different, but the same. But I ask you this: when you go certain places, don't you handle yourself a different way?
Definitely.
God, yeah.
Okay, so to me, when you go to a strip club, you handle yourself different from when you at a strip club than when you at a normal club. When you're at a normal club and you talking to a girl and you ask her to go back, you're not necessarily so worried about her like drugging you. When you at a strip club and just like that, oh yeah, come on, let's go
That's
do
bro.
something. You meet me here, and you ain't never met that girl in your life.
Bro.
Yeah, you're
You
done
gotta
if do
know,
that.
bro.
I mean, I'm not saying they was making sound decisions. I'm just saying that the whole drugging thing is not cool.
Yeah,
it's not cool.
And I don't
she's
think
not cool.
She wrong.
Yeah,
but
She
he's
wrong,
stupid.
but he's
He's
on,
stupid.
You gotta
mean,
be
they
harder
stupid.
than that.
And why you over there knocking back drinks anyway? How'd she get it in you?
He was
That nigga
taking
trying to
drinks.
get whiskey
First
dick,
of all,
bro.
how you gonna take? You supposed to be buying the stripper drinks. How's she buying you drinks?
Right, and sipping.
Well, she probably didn't buy them drinks. They probably had a little
Oh,
bottle.
she probably hit him with one of them.
Have a little champagne to it.
To it. Why you doing sultry to it? To it.
Champagne. Get you. I'm not gonna say dick wet.
All right. Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Just
say
said
it.
it.
Don't worry, I ain't gonna say it, D. Hayes. You all sensitive today with your having your threesomes.
All right.
We're not naming the show Ebony Threesome just because I've said it 3 times. Or wet dick. Taking them off the table.
Squash.
Squash might have to
Right.
add.
Because when we tired, we be coming off on a good on a tangent, okay?
All right, y'all. That's
Look at the
enough.
focus.
That's enough on Cardi B. The last thing we're gonna talk about today, I wrote down like this. But this past weekend was the NAACP Image Awards, and Jay-Z and Beyonce were in attendance. They're not always there, but there was a lot of talk going around. We have to keep Omari Hardwick in our prayers because he took a picture with Jay-Z. Then he left by Jay-Z. He went over there to Beyonce, who was talking to Naturi at the time, and he gave her a kiss on the cheek.
He grabbed her whole face,
He hugged
slobbed
her,
her down,
then he kissed
stuck
her
her tongue in
again.
his mouth, got her dick wet.
I put on here Omari Hardwick overserved Beyonce.
He really did.
He kind of overserved a little bit because, and the second time, like the first kiss was like smack dab on the cheek,
Yeah,
but the second one,
he
he
was
kind of
good.
got in that mouth corner a
He
little
was
bit. You know what I'm
good.
saying?
She was like,
Yeah.
No, and what do you do if it's Beyonce, fellas? Okay,
I'm just gonna go
because
for
I'm gonna say
mines.
if it's me, I'm kissing on that mouth. Okay, I gotta get it in. It's the queen. Security gonna take me out of the knees.
I'll die for this.
Like, I'm gonna do my bid. nigga. I'm gonna just stay inside.
I'll
carried
kiss
out
on
for
and turn
this.
Jay-Z and be like, whoop my ass.
I ain't even gonna fight you back, nigga. Just go
I'll
ahead
take that
and get
tumble down the
turned.
bleachers, baby.
Right,
Take
right.
me out,
Squash
Jesus.
me.
Squash me, B. Squash me.
Don't squash me, bitch. No,
No,
but
I mean, he didn't have to go back for that second one.
He
Y'all
didn't.
taking it?
He
He
didn't.
was like, shit.
He
Ain't
knew
nobody
he was
stop me
going.
either.
He said, Jay-Z right
I
here
don't
ain't
think
nothing.
I gotta do
enough.
it now.
I think honestly, like if you get one kiss off, you're gonna try to see if you can get a second one.
You know
but he
you
wasn't trying to kiss her
Not
that
at
close to
a
her
award
mouth. though.
ceremony, nigga.
He wasn't trying to kiss her that close to
Bro,
her mouth because he
hell
started
no.
pulling away because she wasn't expecting
Bro,
it.
you went for 2 kisses. You know when you win an award or somebody win an award, it's one kiss.
It's
kiss
one
on the
kiss.
cheek, and then you going back.
Unless you're in Europe, then you.
If he, I was about to say that's what he should have did. He should have hit the one.
That has
too.
the 1-2.
I mean,
because I'm telling you,
and
when we-
everybody wish they can get a chance to kiss the queen just once.
They
You know
do.
what I'm saying?
They
But
listen.
you,
Oh, he
you
kissed
say,
her,
baby.
Because even I'm serious, when we live in Germany, like people, I mean, in Europe, they gonna do that double kiss. I'm talking about they got to jerk your body around. They finna get that other cheek. But I ain't never been landed on the mouth. Even back in the beginning when I used to tense up, they gonna get both them cheeks, and that's just what he should have went for.
But don't nobody do that shit in America.
Okay, but what I'm trying to say is if he would have been going for it, she done been over there before. She might have just thought he was trying to. You're just trying to.
50 Cent talking about
Europe it up, not French it up, yeah. Because when that tongue came, I know you weren't ready for that.
50 Cent talking about season 6 of Power. Jay-Z kills Ghost. Don't miss it. We lit. Jay was like, "The fuck is this? What the fuck is you doing, pretty nigga?"
Right. Okay, because I think he's gorgeous.
Beyonce played it off good though. She didn't really.
Nah,
really
she was
did.
irritated.
Her face
You could
looked-
tell she was
I don't know if
irritated.
she was irritated.
I
I think
knew
she was like,
irritated.
Yes,
Yes.
She
to
look-
me she does.
Let me
Yes.
see. Let me
She
see
looked
one more time.
irritated, bro.
To me, and then
To
she
me,
moved,
she looked like
she
a-
she
moved
was
her
like,
hair,
I know this
and
nigga
she looked
did
like she
this.
wanted to wipe her face.
Yeah,
because you know,
but
a
she
little
knew
spit
that
got
camera
on
was
it.
right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She
Like
was
she
trying to
necessarily look
she was trying to-
irritated.
Nah, she was irritated, bro.
She like she wanted to do more.
She was irritated.
React more, but she knew them cameras was on.
She kind of looked at
Jay-Z said something at the end of the video.
Did he?
Yeah.
Nigga, get the fuck away from my girl.
He said something similar
Wife.
to that, real similar to that, to be honest.
I don't know.
She
I
look
don't-
irritated
I
to
don't
me.
know if she look
We don't know
irritated.
what all we don't know really happened when we go down. Next thing you know, Jay-Z next CD called Root Beer.
Right.
nigga, yeah,
It's
bars.
gonna be over with. Honey.
Yeah,
We know if he come
Girl,
up
yeah, if he
missing,
would've
it
barked
ain't no
on
more
her ass, he
power.
would've got that
So was he wrong?
Right.
Was he wrong for going in for the second smooch?
Yes.
Yeah, but I understand it though.
You done did it too.
I agree with both those.
I don't know if I would have
Yeah.
did it too, but
I would have got it the first time.
because I would have.
Wouldn't have been no
I feel like I
mistake.
would have tried to do it on the first one.
Yeah, no, that's
You
what
know-
you got to do.
Like I would have made that mistake on the first. That mistake.
Y'all
on the
playing.
First
I
one.
would have tried to get me 2 pumps in the grind.
See,
Okay, you really trying to get murked.
I
You really
said I
gotta
would have
get
laid it all out on the line.
Okay,
so
they're gonna be
you
mad
gotta
with them.
shoot
They're gonna be
that
mad.
shot.
They're gonna be mad when them power ratings drop.
all right, he
You
gonna shove it in
listen,
there.
you know, the
NAACP butt naked with a safe, baby. B, what you got, bitch? Okay, don't give it all to her now.
You ain't got enough money to even impress that nigga. Like, you can be. He could have $50 million, and she kind of like, I've
You
had
say
that
he
since I
tried
was
to-
20.
Who?
You talking about your little funky
I'm
ass
talking about
$50,000?
Ghost. I'm talking about Ghost.
Oh, you ain't got $50,000.
I said 50
I
million.
wish I did. Shit.
Oh yes, you do, brother. You save money. You're so thrifty. You know
All
you
right.
got $50,000. Don't be trying not to tell us.
Can I
What
borrow
you
that?
talking about?
No, he ain't gonna let you borrow no damn dollar.
Right.
What's the
Think
next
this
thing?
is. You,
All
got,
right.
you got to ask 4 people for a quarter, nigga. Ain't nobody got no damn
I don't
dollar.
like this breakdown.
Hey, honey, I'll be trying to tell y'all how to get
Ask
it.
10 people for a
Trying to tell you
dime.
how to get it.
I'm trying to tell you how to get that little quick money.
You know what? I might just hit up everybody in my phone book and ask for $5.
Yeah,
I'll clean up.
Some people give it to you.
Yeah. I know y'all would.
enough will give it
Well,
to you.
yeah.
No, I will. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
think you're trying to make it look like passing the plate.
I ain't.
How much we got at the end of the day?
What we getting?
Right.
All right. Anyway, so that's all for what's popping, y'all.
I mean, I hope they don't get him too good because they're stinging him so bad.
No, they
I
tearing
mean,
that
like
ass
he
up.
tried it.
Oh, you can say he tried it, but you can't be that mad at him.
They
Come on
mad.
now.
They don't
I
give
mean,
a
It's the
damn.
queen, bro.
When you really
you
think
gotta
about
try
it,
You gotta try.
when you really think about it, it kind of was a buzz and it's not because of Nipsey.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it kind of
No,
went away
I
like
know.
that.
Yeah,
the
and
next
when I
scandal
saw it-
always takes it away.
When I saw it, I was like, dang, these niggas are really reaching. Like, we must really just need something, okay?
Yeah, because when I first watched
never
it,
want to
I
be
was just
replaced with
like,
that,
you
though,
know,
but still, yeah.
He tried it for going for 2 kisses, but I didn't think he was trying to kiss her in the mouth.
Well, he did. I mean, he didn't have to steal that second one because it was a lot closer to the mouth.
I mean, he had already turned away. She wasn't expecting it.
No, she was pulling away.
I think he was backing up. He was just like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Like, give me a little more of that sugar. That sugar was good, baby. That sugar was
I'm
sweet.
pretty sure
That skin
Beyonce.
was soft.
I'm sure her skin is soft and tastes like
That
brown
nigga was
sugar.
soft. That nigga
Brown
had
sugar
second-
and honey,
that nigga
nigga.
had
them
the
lips
second
taste.
taste.
Them lips taste like cherries.
That nigga said, "Whoo!"
What kind of
I feel like-
chapstick you got on?
I feel like Beyonce
What kind of
smells
chapstick
good.
you got on?
Don't she look like she smells good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like everything about her is good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nothing bad.
Right. All right.
Even the way she put that hair back after she kissed.
Yeah.
I mean, after he kissed her, I was
She got a
like,
bite of that hair.
All right. Yeah. Get a little strand. This is a Beyonce
A little
strand.
straight, baby. That's what he should have been going for. Put it in there.
Yeah.
put that
He
bitch
got
on.
the shrine like
Okay.
hell good.
Sell it on.
Hey, Arnold, I hate you.
buried in the backyard and pray. Then your child's edge will
Look
grow
at that
back.
Arnold reference. We got strong like Helga. Okay, I hate you. Football head.
All right. Anyway, that's enough for what's popping, y'all. We're gonna move over into our next segment, next segment,
Turn segment.
which is Dime of the Week.
I'm looking for a dime. That's top of the line. Cute face, slim waist with a big behind. I need a dime. That's top of the line. Cute face, slim waist with a big behind. You want this money, then you got
This week, our Dime of the Week is the very talented and the Texas-born
Hey.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Hey, straight
Texas
from the H.
born,
She's
okay?
in Houston, Texas.
Texas.
Yeah.
Well, I used to text.
No, I'm sorry. I thought somebody else was coming in on it. Anyway, Megan Thee Stallion, okay?
Stallion.
Megan Thee with 2 E's. Megan Thee galloped in. Okay. That sounds a little more like Mustang, but okay.
Little Clydesdale action to it. Megan the Clydesdale. No.
But Megan is cutting up right now,
Yeah,
okay?
she's very talented.
Yeah, she giving us a little. She working with a little something, okay?
She fine too.
She is. No, she really is. She's a big
thick.
fine thing.
Yeah,
Got
she
that
thick.
stallion, too.
Yeah, she got that. Yeah.
And
Never
I
call her stallion
Yeah,
for no.
she homegrown.
I'm telling you.
That's what the Texas girls look
I'm
like.
telling you.
She always tuning it up and twerking and looking
no,
fine.
she
Like,
really
always.
is though. And that's really
And
what's
I
so
like it
fun
about her.
Yeah, that's what's so fun about her because she do like a little bit of singing too, kind of like what everybody be on. But she really does just look fun, like a young, fun, fresh girl.
And
I
her,
like
and her
mine.
raps are good.
No, she
like,
is.
She can rap.
I agree.
Like,
I
she can
totally
rap.
agree.
Tell you something. I like one line she said. I ain't gonna say.
Can't
it.
nobody freak like me. That one. You didn't like that one?
Tip top.
Yeah, tip top.
Yeah,
that
she
tip
did. That
top.
was a
is
cute
what
little
got
line.
me.
So she put the feet
That
on the
tip-
bed.
that-
She
that-
did.
Right.
tip
You
top.
like what?
That tip top. I said you got
Is that my bag of tricks? Okay.
I was like,
She
wait
done done that before.
wait a minute.
That ain't just no line. She
But
living
she
them
is-
raps.
She living that.
Yeah,
She's
she living
also a
that.
college student, you know
I'm
what I
about to
mean?
say, yeah.
Like
Which
you-
school she go to U of H?
She goes
I
to
don't know.
Texas Southern.
Texas Southern.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
To the HBCU too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were
that's
looking
lit.
at. They showed like they showed an interview of her just like walking around campus and still talking to everybody. Everybody coming up showing her all kind of love,
Yeah.
which is just great. And she's showing it back. You know what I mean?
Right.
But no, I'm into that. And we always talk about how there used to be this big old giant lane for female rappers and unity and getting together. And I'm so happy that she's jumping into that lane because she does seem like she has a great attitude, that she is, interested in bettering herself, but she doesn't seem to be like talking or ragging on anybody else too. Like I like a lot of her
Right.
songs. Like if you pull up, you can pull up on YouTube and it'll just like kind of show catalog of stuff they have out. But she definitely has a bunch of videos out.
Yeah, but that Freak
She's a
Like Me
beautiful
song,
girl.
That's a good song.
It
I ain't
is.
gonna lie.
She got another song with Wale called Pole Dancing. That shit goes off, baby.
You like Wale too, don't you?
Yeah. And I mean, he hasn't had a bunch of stuff either, but I'm saying like he not outshining her on the song by any
Right.
means.
Nah, her bars is
That
solid.
ain't,
No,
that,
she
that,
is.
mean,
Bars
that
solid.
means she really got it
Yeah,
then. Because
no,
Wale,
no.
you can't just, you're not
Yeah.
gonna
Wale, he a
out
lyricist.
rap Wale.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, you're not just gonna
Exactly.
out
You got to
rap
kind of, he really
everybody
kind of
like
slept
that.
on, but yeah.
Yeah.
Because
nah,
he always
he
online.
a lyricist.
Yeah, he called though. No, so shout out to the very, very beautiful Megan Thee Stallion. We need to go make a little trip to TSU.
And shout out to Hart for being
He
a
put-
being a
he put
visionary.
us all on,
He
I ain't
did.
gonna
He
lie.
wanted Everybody Diamond Week probably 3 weeks ago.
I
Then
did.
that was before
And
we
y'all
knew
Like,
who
let's
she
see what
was
she
really.
do.
Y'all show.
We wrong. We wrong.
I didn't really know who she was.
This
I
is the
didn't
looks
either.
I got.
I'm not gonna lie.
You did, but let me tell you, we
Hey,
taking them all.
they-
I turned the song on and everything. Y'all was like,
I ain't never heard that. I didn't
Nod
hear
your head a
it.
little
I
bit.
didn't.
Yeah.
She's gonna be.
Y'all did. Y'all nod
should've-
your head a
You
little
should
bit.
have played the part where she said, "Get on the tip of the bed." You know? I'd be like, That's interesting right there.
The
And,
would have
um,
been thinking like, Ebony.
y'all really doing me like I was.
And just
Be
out
on
of
tiptoes.
just out of respect, she recently
Go
lost
look
her mom
that up.
too. And she
Ebony's
do-
on
I'm
they
sorry, let me
tiptoes.
finish before I go. But just out of respect, she recently lost her mother also, and
Yes,
she
she
actually,
did,
and we
yeah.
have a festival coming up here in the DFW. What is it, next weekend? That she is still coming to perform at. Like
Yeah,
they
she's-
have it all the radio that she is like confirmed that she will still
Yeah.
be here. So
she said on Twitter or Instagram or whatever, she was like, her mom would want her to keep going. So she's like, that's the person who pushed her. So that's why she got to go harder.
yeah,
So,
that's awesome. So we support you, Megan.
Yeah.
We look forward to seeing great things. And that's
meet you
just
soon. Yeah.
yeah, that's great.
All right. Well, shout out to the very beautiful and talented Megan Thee Stallion. All right, y'all. So our next segment is One's Gotta Go.
One's gotta go.
I almost did it today because I'm so
Did I?
excited about
I
this
fucked up
topic.
this
It's so good.
I saw my peripheral, but I ain't know
Hey,
if I
we
was
still
sure
hit
or not.
it in sync.
We
so.
did. Sorry. All right. All right, y'all. So this time for One's Gotta Go, we talking about branches of school. All right, or I guess I should say
Levels, maybe.
Levels in school, right?
Grade school.
Grade, yeah, okay. So we have, if one of these had to go, which one would it be and why? We have elementary school, middle school, and high school. One of these got to go.
And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, like
Bro,
my
this is
favorite,
difficult.
and I know my favorite years in school were 4th grade, 7th grade, and my senior year. I'm not counting college because we was grown, we could do what we want to do. Clearly, that was amazing. But I'm talking about under my mama's care. Like I got, like them was my best years.
Fourth
Like
grade was lit.
4th
My
grade and
fifth-
7th
my
grade
fifth
were
grade
so
year was
fucking
lit.
They
lit.
were, yeah.
My 5th grade year was pretty lit.
Was
Yeah,
it?
my
My
fifth
senior year was
grade
pretty lit too. That's when I
And
started.
7th grade ain't nothing. Like
started
you
getting
look
taller.
back, 7th grade, they don't need you to learn nothing. They just want you to be socially normal. That's that whole year just to iron that shit out for you got to get out there and have some
You going to
responsibility.
high school pretty soon, your ass ain't ready.
Yeah,
yet.
but
Right.
please, we gonna spend this whole year just telling your ass, please act like you got some fucking sense, like your mama raised you right.
No, yeah. Okay, so there's different levels. All right, now I'm gonna start with the food. So in elementary, I used to love going to the school and getting that square breakfast pizza.
Yeah.
Or
They
at
They
lunch-
got the white
or
cheese
that-
on it.
Yeah,
I
the
don't
white
know what
cheese
type of
on
cheese
it.
that was,
And then
but
at lunch they would give you a square pizza too with that corn. You know what I'm saying? It would be
Yeah,
like
they did. Yeah,
it would be
and that
pizza
combination is
They would give
amazing.
us like a little.
You said pizza
Them
with
smi-
corn?
First
They
of all,
did give us
them
corn.
smiley face tater tots in elementary used to hit so
They
hard.
did.
Yeah.
And they used to give us brownies. And I don't
Yeah,
know why.
we had the really big cookies.
Yeah, we had to really.
And then in middle school, that's where you started getting a little variety. Like
Hell
you had
no,
your
my
pizza
middle school
line.
lunch was we had Pizza Hut
But
pizza.
wait, let's go back to
we had
middle school. Now.
donuts.
Let's get some more points on middle school now. What about them specials?
Yeah, them
You used to
shit-
walk through. I'm talking about music. I mean, I used to just be so lit for music. I didn't know what to do. I mean, I used to wear a dress on the
elementary?
day we was having music specials. Like that's how hard I used to go for the music
Up there
class.
going hot cross them buns.
Woo!
Yeah, nah,
I remember
but
one
y'all
time-
play the recorder.
Hell yeah, we played the recorder.
Nigga, that band
Bro,
was lit.
I hated that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I
didn't like the recorder?
I didn't like none of that shit but PE.
Why they make? Do they still make kids buy recorders?
This the thing. They tried to make me buy the recorder. I didn't have the money.
You had to
My
use
mom-
the used one, huh?
I ain't used now one of them.
At my school, if you didn't buy
They did
one,
have
they
some
had like
used
some
ones.
used ones.
Talking about
honestly-
sanitizing them.
Yeah,
man. My
that's
mama
what
bought
they
me
was
one.
saying.
Yeah, my
Somebody,
mama bought me one too.
if I'm not mistaken, I don't know. I think my mama told them like, if y'all ain't got the money and y'all ain't got one to give him, it looked like y'all gonna have to find another option.
And we didn't really need them. What are we using like twice that bad butt rendition of hot
Hot
cross
cross
buns?
buns.
We wasn't in there just really twerking
was
with
in
it.
there 1 a penny, 2 a penny, it down.
Yeah.
Nah.
It was lit though.
I hated music, art, all that shit.
Do y'all remember
I
Dare?
love
Dare to
PE
keep the
though.
kids
I
off
remember
drugs.
Dare.
What about jump rope for hard?
I used to love jump rope for
Excuse me,
hard.
man. Can I do 50 jump ropes
Yeah.
for you for $10?
And I used to also like when you did read, you read like 600 minutes.
Yeah.
Six
I ain't
Flags
like
tickets.
We used to have
Nah,
pajama
we did
days.
Six Flags
I
tickets
like
though.
read.
We ain't
We
do
used to have
that.
them daytime lock-ins. We get to wear pajamas and read all day.
Yeah.
Y'all had
Clowning.
like-
We used to, you know, what used to be lit. We used to have Clutch, like the mascot for the Rockets. He would come to our school every single year.
cool.
That shit was live.
And can we talk about recess
yeah.
and nap time, please?
No,
Jesus?
don't.
Yeah,
Recess.
Can we talk about how
Recess used to be
Recess
lit.
was
Can we talk about how all levels
Recess
read
used to
these
be
things?
lit,
shit.
bro. But I ain't gonna lie.
Recess was a shit.
When I was probably like first or second grade, like we had recess with the special ed kids, and there was this one girl in particular. She would chase me, and I would be so scared, bro. And nobody would help me. Like I guess they thought we was just playing, but
Yeah.
I was legit like scared for my life.
Well, I mean,
Like-
and that's some of them good. That's
she
some of
ever
them
catch
good
you?
elementary fears.
No, bro,
that
I
wasn't
was
real
so
fear.
scared. Like I would be gone.
Okay,
Like
you slow. Okay, but no, that is true. That recess is well needed. It's needed in high school. Them naps is needed in high school.
I took my own naps in high school.
Me too. All of us
Listen.
did, which is why they should have went and gave us a class.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
This class is just not worth it for me.
Okay, now
So
middle,
middle
school,
school.
is when them relationships started popping
Yeah.
off. I'm not gonna lie,
Oh
all
my
3 years of
God.
middle school, all I cared about was my boyfriend, talking to my friends, passing that notebook, and what I had on, Jesus.
You
Which
wanna know
wasn't that
what's funny?
tight, looking back, but hey,
me and
for
my
the
friends,
moment,
we used
it
to
was
swap
on.
girlfriends in middle school.
Oh, yeah, there was no loyalty in
date
middle
somebody
school.
and they'd be like, "Hey, bro, let's switch girlfriends," and they would just go for it. I don't
Yeah,
know
and
why.
we wouldn't have a discussion
no
about it, but
loyalty.
everybody definitely dated everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because you wasn't doing that.
Nobody dated
Yeah.
mine.
Shut up.
Mine
We
was
all
mine.
Ain't nobody
And we
ain't
would talk
nobody
about it.
touching your coochie. Watch that. Listen to the first season, okay? We know about your possession issues.
Well, nobody
Yeah, when
dated
you had that
mine.
first real little boyfriend, you wasn't doing nothing but seeing him at lunch. Hey, but y'all been together 6 months though. What?
Hey, and
Y'all
that-
wanna-
the
y'all wanna know
crazy
a funny
part, you was
story?
awkward. Like in middle school, when you first got your first girlfriend and stuff like that, or boyfriend or whatnot, like y'all wouldn't even sit at the same table. And if y'all did, y'all would
You
just
wouldn't
sit
even
there.
talk.
Y'all wouldn't even talk to each other.
No, what's funny? When I was in 8th grade, this girl, I had dated this girl from 7th grade, all of 7th grade, and then 8th grade. And she broke up with me because she said we ain't never do nothing. And I was like, damn, what the fuck
What
we
are we
supposed to
supposed
do?
to do?
Right.
I can't go nowhere. Shit.
Right.
And I just
That's how I
remember.
felt bad.
I just
That's
remember
when your
playing.
parents would drop you off at the movie theater.
They did.
Right.
And the
Hey.
skating rink and shit.
Is it just me or the girls in middle school? They swore up and down they knew what cheating was.
Yeah, because y'all was
Right.
cheating. Y'all black asses was out here cheating.
Hey, a nigga can
girlfriend
smell
told-
at a girl. A nigga can smell at another girl. Oh,
And back in
Oh,
that,
so you
back
cheated?
in that,
Fucking around.
they called that. Nah, they used to be like, oh, so you
6th grade.
2-timing me?
And
Listen,
don't
I
everybody-
had a girl tell me one time, like, listen, I'm this shit ain't working for me. I'm finna go out with such and such. And when I was somebody else like the same day.
Yeah, because that's what you do.
Listen,
I was
Ain't
at
no
lunch.
time
I was
for
at
healing.
lunch squash. Nigga. I was just toe up, nigga.
Ain't no time for that healing shit.
I
What,
remember
what
I
was
had
funny?
a.
Everything happened through a letter. Like every
Okay.
girlfriend I got,
Everything.
I got her through a letter, and
Yeah,
every time
and
I
it-
broke up, it
it
came
was
through a letter.
And you also had to send your friends over there to warm up situation, so you
Yeah.
can, before you get to be like, hey, go see if she think what you think about me. Then he'll go there and ask, and she
gotta
when you
go-
find
you
out
gotta
she don't
say-
think you're ugly as hell, then you go over there and shoot your little shot.
Now you gotta say,
know
you
what
gotta
I'm
go
saying?
put me down, bro. You
Yeah.
gotta go put me
You gotta
down.
But you know, in
Yeah.
elementary school, it was real petty.
Do shot, brother. Look at that.
Go tell Lamar we don't go together no more.
Right,
Okay, this
yeah.
grown ass 5th graders. Okay, tell him it's over.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lamar
don't,
come over there confused.
don't forget. Well, maybe this is showing my age. I don't care. Bill Nye in
Yeah,
middle
dude.
school.
Bill Nye,
Bill
Reading
Nye.
Rainbow. That was elementary.
These
Either
kids
way.
still watching Bill Nye.
Okay, and last but not least, what about high school? High school is when you
High
when you
school's where
felt like when
you start glowing up a little bit.
Yeah.
And well, I glowed down in high school, but you also that's when you think that
Well,
that's when you start to think that
I don't want to give up any of these.
that's when you start
Glow down.
that's when you think that that's
Light-
when like
light
that
was blown out.
yeah that's when the breakup will have you on suicide watch.
No, it
Like,
really will.
you
I
be
mean, I remember squeezing
at home looking out the
pillows.
window, listening to Brian McKnight One Last
Ja-
Cry, nigga. Just
Girls really start to take over my
Lil
life. in
Jon
high school.
B.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yeah.
Genuine is
Yeah.
having that
Shit
pillow.
else. Like that's all I cared about was the girls.
yeah, that's all that mattered in high
That's-
school.
Hey,
that
I,
was
used,
it,
I
bro.
used to get jealous when I didn't get a note.
Yeah, be
Everybody
like, damn, my
else
locker
getting
show is dry today. I ain't got no letters all day.
Fuck, I ain't sent me no note or nothing.
The shit is dry. Yeah.
High school is just that's all I cared about.
Nah, that
And
was
then
my
the
whole
freedom was
life.
just there. Your mama ain't cooking for you no more. You can eat out. You mad 'cause she ain't cooking for you no more.
Don't start
But I ain't gonna
that.
lie. One thing about high school, that's when I started going out to like parties
Me
and
too.
clubs and shit.
Yeah.
That's when I started having fun.
You know, that's when also
Fun.
that's when I realized. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. That's when I realized high school is when I really, really realized like my parents was like, these motherfuckers are really strict.
Right.
Like everybody, like everybody else. I'll never forget. Like they was having like a pajama jam, right? And also like they were having a pajama jam, and it started at like 10:30. But my mom said I had to be home at 11. I was like, Mom, don't start till 10:30. She was like, well, go say hi to everybody and then bring your ass
Your
home.
black ass
You know what I'm
home.
saying?
Thank you.
Nigga,
See
you got
ya.
your show face.
There was no what's the word when you compromising? Like I had to be home at 11.
And
I
I
just
had-
realized I feel like my friends just had more freedom than I did when I was.
And
in
I
high
had a
school.
lot of freedom, but I still remember thinking in high school, probably just because I was such an asshole, just being like, good Lord, my mama's just the only one always around. I still felt she cared too much.
I
Yeah.
feel like I had more freedom than what I gave myself credit for. Like pretty much anything I asked my parents, could I do? They said yeah, but
If
I
your
didn't ask a
grades were
lot of
good,
stuff.
yeah.
Because I'll be like, they probably ain't gonna let me do this.
Right.
But everything I asked, they pretty much said yeah.
I mean, when I
I
was,
should have asked for more, really.
Right.
when I was in high school, I ain't gonna lie. I guess my mama was just cool. Like if she knew where I was at, she was good. As long as I told her, I guess that was just the relationship we had. So I mean, as far as going places, I think that was the best time, like in high school, because she was like, long as I know where you at, we
Right.
good. As long as I know who you with, we good. So,
And I got an older
that was
sister, so
straight.
it was more if we were together. She just 2 years older, so it's not
Oh,
like
yeah, me
so
and my
much.
cousin?
Yeah,
Oh,
they
then
would
we-
do
once we
anything
start
pretty much.
driving,
I was
we
just
could
about
get-
to
we
say
could get
that in
that
high
car.
school,
Hey,
once you get that
you
car,
you was free,
And my
bro.
sister ain't crazy like
You
me,
was
so I'd be
free.
like, yeah, let's get out of here. Okay.
You was free.
But
Yeah.
the one thing you hated about once you started driving in high school is your parents gonna ask you to pick up some shit.
Yeah, they
Oh,
are.
yeah.
And I
Nigga,
started
you
driving
gonna go
my
to the
senior year,
store?
too.
But no, what
Nigga,
about that
you
good
gonna do
feeling when
everything.
$20 used to be like
Oh.
$2,000? I mean, that $20
yeah.
used to let you go,
That's my
let
mama
you
would give me
be.
one.
You can have-
Anytime
you
we
can have
going
so
out, my
much
mama
fun
give me
with
$20.
$2, nigga.
Yeah. You
Nigga,
can
that
go to the
$20 you
movies,
was
you
gonna
can
have
go to
fun,
CC's
nigga.
after, whatever
Got
you
a
want to
full
do.
tank of gas.
Now,
Yeah.
now your ass try that. You go.
Get a little boo $5.
You
know,
may
like
not
keep
make
little
it
money,
back
Like
home.
keep a little money in your pocket,
Right.
boo.
The movies costing $13, $15. You only
Bro,
got $5 for gas.
the movie was $7.25.
So what's got to go?
I think I know. I ain't gonna lie.
All right,
I don't. I can't 1, 2, 3 this week. Yeah, I needed a minute to. I mean, I don't have
Fuck,
to
I
go.
loved high school, but I got in the most trouble. Not at school or outside. People couldn't tell me my mama was tell people my mama was crazy. They sit up and look upside her head. I'm looking at her. She's looking at them. Because I'm not bad. But I was acting a damn fool at that house.
That's what I think. I
I
was
know, but
acting
I
a fool,
still
man.
was enjoying every minute.
In high school, I was acting a fool. So
I was acting a damn fool, okay? I was sweet in
High school
elementary
was cool
still.
toward the end. At the beginning, like 9th and 10th grade, I was still a little awkward a little bit.
Damn, my high school was lit though.
And
So
in
was my middle
elementary,
school.
and shout out
My
to my
middle
mom
school
and
was
dad.
really lit.
Yeah.
Shout out to my mom and daddy. I mean, before the hormones kicked in, I'm happy now. I'm back to happy. But middle school, high school, I was just mad at them all the
I
time.
know what I'm
But I
getting
was
rid of.
such a happy child, thanks to
Nah,
y'all in
I
elementary
was
school.
too.
I'm talking about didn't worry about a damn thing,
In
okay?
elementary, you had the most fun, to be honest.
You are so carefree.
We had assemblies.
I used
we
to
had,
love the book
like,
fair.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
everything.
had, you had
No,
buy-in. in
this
elementary.
weekend,
In
I
middle
went to
school,
a
they didn't
birth-
want to do shit.
This weekend I went to a birthday party with a bunch of basically 5-year-olds, and that's why I was telling y'all, like 5-year-olds just got their whole little world just set up. I mean, they got boyfriends and girlfriends, they having their little business meeting, they got their little cliques. They just, it's so much carefreeness. They just out just acting like how they think
Right.
people supposed to act. And they ain't got a motherfucking thing to worry about but just
Yeah.
getting some candy.
I know what I'm getting rid of.
And a juice box.
What you getting rid of?
I got it.
What? Start, because I need a moment.
I gotta get rid of elementary.
Damn.
The reason why I'm saying that is because I
Recess
don't know
would
if
have to
it.
go.
I don't know if it's because it's so far back, but I can't remember. I was thinking about all the good times, even though I was acting a fool in high school. I can't remember like good times better than the times I had in middle school and high school. The good times I had in middle school and high school.
You ain't never lied about them assemblies. I just sit over here thinking about that.
Bro, we used to have some
Fun is
live
to be
ass
live.
assemblies, bro. My school was, and we had pretty much all black school. They used to have like the African
And
dance
anything new
people
or
come,
special
like,
was just
all
so
that shit.
exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, if the principal was gonna stop by, if the council was gonna stop by, just
You
everything
you
was just the
you was
latest
happy
day
to
ever.
be there. Like by the time I got to middle school, I hated school. Bro.
And you got
like,
to switch
I ain't wanna
rooms for
go.
science. Remember, they
Yeah.
let you choose just for one time, for 45 minutes, you get to leave class.
Middle school was good for me.
Middle school was bomb for me. No,
Middle-
that
middle
Out of
school
all
was-
three, middle school probably was the best for me.
My middle school was pretty lit, but the reason why I got to get rid of middle school is because when I moved in middle school like halfway through 8th grade, and I hated my other school. Like it just took everything away. Like I hated.
So
it.
you getting rid of middle school?
Yeah, I'm getting rid of middle school. Everything else was more consistent.
I think I'm going to have to
that's a good reason.
agree with G on that one. I think because elementary couldn't go, and high school really was lit. I'm gonna have to get rid of middle school also. I don't want to.
High school was lit even to glow down.
Yeah, I didn't know I was going down until I looked back on pictures.
Right, I was fine. People still like
In the
me.
moment, I was blowed up.
I packed on a lot of pounds, nigga.
No, I was glowed down.
You know
Look
something
back-
else about high school? Like
I had a curl.
my sister was in college, and like I would
That
come
ass
visit
curl,
her,
huh?
Oh,
like
I
at
know.
UNT, and I would have so much.
I came
fun.
visit my sister in
Oh
high
my
school, too,
god, I would
at
have so
UNT.
much fun when I would come out here. Like being
Yeah,
in
that
high
was the
school, like
bomb.
I would have so much
Yeah,
fun.
I didn't know shit about college.
And I got
That
to
shit was
stay with her
fun.
like at her apartment, like I was getting dropped off.
Like I felt like I was free.
yeah,
Like
no, that
that shit was fun.
I think I'm gonna do. Hi.
Damn,
I think
hate
I'm
to do
gonna.
middle school.
Okay, that kind of helps a little bit with it being spread out. I did go to middle school 3 different places all 3 years, so that helps. It was still fun as hell though, because my parents are military. So I mean, even though some people say that's the hardest part about moving, like I used to be excited. I'd be like, I'm gonna make a whole new country of friends. I'm gonna get a
Hell
brand
no,
new
I
house,
hated
brand new room to decorate. Like after the only time I can remember being sad about moving is at literally 4th grade because 4th grade was so lit. I did not want to go nowhere else. I was
See,
like,
when
oh my gosh.
When I moved, I felt like I left all my friends. Like when I went to this new school, I didn't know nobody. Like
But I stopped feeling
I
that
hated
way.
it.
I stopped
hated
feeling that way because I just already realized it was going to be happening every few years, so I just found the best in it. But I think middle school, like you said, probably as far as transition goes, like just in combination of bad attitude, relationship issues, okay?
Yeah.
I think maybe, yeah, I think so.
Middle school?
I guess so. I guess.
Only
It
when they
sucks
kept
though.
middle
Middle school
school.
was live.
Man,
but-
middle school
Middle
was
school
so
was lit,
fun.
bro.
Yeah.
That's how I learned how to roast
Everything.
people. You
Yeah.
learn so much about life.
That's when you
like
first
social
start. That's when you
skills.
first really start getting in the freestyle circle.
Yeah, the cycle started getting high.
You gotta
Damn.
really learn
Right.
how to throw hands in middle school
Yeah.
because somebody gonna try you.
They did definitely do.
Brain grill.
That's how you
All right.
learn. That's when you learn how to talk to girls.
Everything.
Like all that.
That's
All the
life
stuff you're gonna
lessons.
need
And
for
you know,
high school.
with me,
Right.
with me,
High school training.
Mine was set
Right.
up a little bit different because the district that I grew up in. We've been on this for a long time. Anyway, the district I grew up in was we did junior high. Instead of it wasn't technically called middle school, so elementary was kindergarten through 6th grade,
Mm-hmm.
and then and then junior high was 7th, 8th, 9th. So technically, when I was a
Which I
freshman
like
in high
that.
school, I liked it too.
I would prefer
when
my
I was a
kids to
freshman
do
in
that.
high school, I was still at the junior high. You know
See,
what I
in
mean?
my- in
and
my
then
school-
and then high school was 10th, 11th.
How they
12th.
did
Sixth
it?
graders are
How they
like
did it?
too
Where
little
I'm
still to
from,
be
it
with
was like you said, kindergarten through 6th, and then it was 7th and 8th was middle school.
And 9th grade
Even though
center.
my school was called Shackelford Junior High, but I don't know.
Shackelford is.
So, but it was 7th and 8th, and then you had 9th through 12th. in high
Yeah, I
school.
like that
See, we
setup.
had.
I like
What's
that setup.
crazy?
Ain't
we
that off a
had,
fielder? Shackelford? Yeah. Okay.
We
yeah.
had by the time I got to like 4th grade, they changed it. But we had like 1st through 3rd was like, all right, like pre-K through 3rd was 1, and no, pre-K through 2nd was 1, and then it was like primary, and then we had intermediate was 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and then
Okay.
middle school was 6th, 7th, 8th, and then high school was 9th through 12th. But then some people had like a 9th grade center where all the 9th
Yeah,
graders
I was
in
gonna
one
say yeah.
place.
They had it in a lot of Fort Worth schools.
So what do we have? 3 middle schools,
3
and
middle
1
schools and
elementary?
1 elementary.
Everybody let
Yeah.
me roll that high school freedom, baby.
Well, we gonna slam this up on the
That's
Insta.
that's too close
and
to
Twitter.
being an adult.
It was, baby. Well, I was so faking it.
Right. And just thought you was just grown.
And broke as hell, homeless, everything.
That first time you got the car by yourself, bruh, you couldn't tell me shit.
All right, we're gonna post it and see what everybody else thinks about that too. We got 3 middles and 1 elementary. And we're gonna move over into our last segment of the night, which is black.
Cause I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, and they're black, and I'm black, y'all. Now who's black? Y'all.
This DoorDash black. The driver is black, y'all.
I thought he
Okay.
was white.
So black. White. Thank you, G.
G,
Uh,
bring that out.
All right.
So I want to give credit where credit's due.
Y'all, so the headline
was
says
confused.
a DoorDash delivery man gets caught on camera sipping a drink that he was delivering. All right, so
Delivery.
According to Fox 40 News, a doorbell camera captured a delivery man from DoorDash sipping from the milkshake he was sent to deliver. The Malhotra family was having a regular night when Rashab Malhotra, I'm sorry, I really hate to mispronounce people's names. Rashab Malhotra, a 14-year-old boy, ordered a milkshake from Cold Stone through the delivery service, DoorDash. The delivery came, but what the delivery man didn't know was he was being recorded thanks to the camera at the front door. Unfortunately, Rashad did not see the footage at the moment and ended up drinking the Oreo milkshake. And his dad, on the other hand, was looking for something else that following day and stumbled across the shocking footage. So this man's supposed to be over here delivering this little boy milkshake, and he just decided to get him a little swig.
Let me get a little swig.
Yeah.
What's your problem is you always think you're supposed to have a little taste of everything.
And I wouldn't even want my drink, first of all, with the straw already in it. You
No,
know what I'm saying?
If it's the straw in it, you gotta have the cover on top
That's
of
what
that.
I love
hoe.
about Chick-fil-A, because they don't leave that straw cover on there.
That's
we
how you
ain't
gotta do
advertising,
it.
but let me
Look
tell
at
you, they know
this.
how to cover a scrawl. I saw that on
A
Nasty
scrawl?
Nigga.
Let me
That's
see. I ain't
disgusting,
seen it.
bro.
I don't know.
He appeared. No,
That
that nigga
nigga
took
didn't
that
appear.
hoe.
That nigga took that sip.
That nigga
And
took
you
a
might,
gulp
I mean,
of
you
that
already
hoe.
you're already up there. Just go and get another milkshake. You know you're gonna want more than one sip of that damn
Look at the
Oreo,
little boy
delicious
watching
Oreo.
that. Watch it.
I would be so disgusted.
Bruh,
No,
I
I
would be so
would too.
disgusted.
No, and that's some stuff that you just feel like you start feeling nasty on the inside because you know you can never take it back. That you done
Right.
killed that damn milkshake after you bought it. I mean,
That
sucked it
hoe
down.
was good too.
Yeah.
Ooh, that straw probably was already wet.
And he probably
That's
didn't, he
disgusting.
probably thought it was like a little like the cup was just sweating because of the
was a
cold,
little
you know, melt.
condensation.
Yeah. So yeah, sir. I mean, this is white as hell, and you're really just wrong for this. At the same time, I mean,
And you just don't ever know what people are doing anyway. This is
And
what
why
makes
you
people
just
so
didn't drink
paranoid.
the whole damn thing and say, I don't know what happened to
Right,
the milkshake.
like the nigga that did
They ain't
before.
give me no
Ate the meal.
milkshake.
I do like old girl, and when you get close and realize, you know what, fuck it, I want this shit myself.
I'ma
Cancel
just-
the
Yeah,
order,
so-
right?
yeah.
Cancel the order, and then
And I
you
got
knock
to
it
go.
back.
Now that's
Them
the
Oreo
difference between
milkshakes do be
us.
good.
Right.
Because we would have took the whole damn
Yeah,
thing.
honey.
Said,
What
"Fuck,
about
that's
what
what
I
she
look?
did."
Right, what I like having one sip of a damn Oreo milkshake. No damn way I'm going to at least
Yeah,
half of
you
this.
know I want some more of that hoe.
And also, why you wait until you about to knock on the door to
Right.
take
You
it?
ain't
drink that shit in the car.
That
That
wasn't
straw
first
was
sip.
already in there when he walked up. That nigga took some swigs in the car
he
too.
did. You right,
Bruh.
you right. Because
That
everybody
nigga
think
gave
one
that
sip
man
of no
a
damn
half-
milkshake.
one
Once
last
that
half
milkshake
milkshake.
touch your lips and get that aftertaste to it, you know you need another sip.
Right. And listen, I guarantee you that nigga left was like, fuck it, I'm back. I'm finna go back to Cold Stone. Now I want one.
Right, now I hate you.
You should have went with your
Now I
whole
want
ass.
one.
Should have went with your whole ass and just stole the first
Yeah,
one.
Yeah,
now I got a
he's-
taste for one.
Yeah, I got to spend my own
Said
money.
he gonna deliver another day. Okay, he over there sipping on somebody else's shake right now, and it's
Right.
chocolate.
Delivery.
Right, he over there getting his dick wet on somebody else's chocolate shake.
Oh, and a pound of...
Now she said
And a
she want-
pound of pussy. Go on,
She
baby.
said she didn't want the episode to be called Wet Dick, but she didn't say
Do we
dick.
have a choice now? No, I'm just kidding, y'all.
We gonna call it Pound of Pussy.
Now that would be just be taking it too far.
All right, anyway. All right, y'all. So that's black for this week. Sir, you really need your ass whooped.
Really?
Yeah, you really
black,
do.
black.
Because I'd rather him just steal
Why?
my whole milkshake.
Right.
Like,
Exactly. Oh, Hart, should I take a spin class?
What?
I know it's a little off topic, but
A little.
I haven't seen you in a couple days. I've been meaning to
all the way
ask.
off the
We about to end.
Offline.
Should we or not?
Offline.
Should I or not?
Yes.
Is
Since we talking about that hard,
it gonna work
No,
everything?
no,
Is it
nigga,
gonna work
y'all
everything?
wait.
I just have my one thing
This
to
ain't-
say.
Yes,
Go
yes.
ahead. Go ahead.
Hold on,
It's
I
gonna
need a
work
hit
out
workout,
everything.
bro.
Take us home,
I need
bro.
about a 20-minute,
Take us
15
home,
minute
bro.
hit
Thank
workout.
you.
bro.
I
We
told
talk
you I only
about
want to
that.
do 3
Okay.
squats.
Thank
We
you
can all
guys.
benefit
And then I want the
from a little
games.
hit.
Thank you guys so much for listening to the show this week. We
Next
really,
week's Heart to Heart. Heart's workout plan.
we really appreciate. We
We're
really,
going to show games.
Yeah, because I want these games. And I only want to do 3 squats.
We really appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys for listening. Please follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and subscribe on YouTube, all under
Something wrong with
IAMW
it.
Podcast. And also, you can email your letters to IAMWpodcast@gmail.com. Subscribe to us on iTunes under the same name, IAMW Podcast. Leave us a rating and a review. We appreciate you guys so much for listening. This is D. Hayes.
Chris was here.
Same OG.
And the King of Hearts.
Thank you.